Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in my today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. Now this concealer is said to be known as a self-setting concealer. So let's see if it did its magic, if it is self-setting. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So this is how the actual concealer looks like. And it comes in a packaging like this, which is very simple, nothing fancy about it. And I am in the shade 41. This is a very good shade match for me, at least when I tried it in store, and of course I tested it at home. But it comes like this, like an acrylic packaging, and I'm going to open it up and show it to you as to how the inner packaging looks like. Wand looks like this. Very basic, nothing extraordinary over here, and the amount of product in this is about 0.16 fluid ounces, and it costs about $28, which I think is a little too pricey for a concealer, but you know, we'll see how this concealer performed. It is worth the $28. Okay, let's move on to the claims. First things first is that it does come at about 22 different shades, which is amazing, and it also has a very good undertone to it, like range of undertones. It's a creamy concealer with a medium buildable coverage, natural finish, second skin feel in a self-setting formula, up to 12-hour crease-free wear. We'll see if it's crease-free. Smoothing, hydrating, creamy, liquid captures and diffuses light so that the skin can appear bright, flawless and fresh all day. So now just let's talk about the clip right here that you're going to see about how it applied first underneath my eyes. Okay, now the concealer blended in very easily. I did not have trouble using the concealer. I only had to use the wand and then it kind of blended in easily. It did not give me trouble. I did not have any patchiness or anything of that sort. But the con was it did not give me any coverage. I had to go over and over and over and over again to actually build up a coverage. But even then, I could see my darkness peeking through my under eyes, and I did not like this at all. Now, this concealer claims to be a self-setting concealer, and in my mind, a self-setting concealer is something that actually sets by itself without even using a powder. At least that's what I think in my head. Let me know if I am wrong, or I don't know. That's what is in my head. Seconds after I finished applying my concealer, before I could even pick my setting powder, which it does suggest to use a loose setting powder, I used the Fenty setting powder. Even before I could use that, I could see little amount of creasing underneath my eyes. I agree, I do have fine lines and it's going to set in, but within seconds, I don't expect that to happen. So then I go ahead, I put in my under eye setting powder, and I don't even wait too long because I just use a blender and then put my setting powder, and then I go ahead and take my Morphe, just, you know, under eye setting powder, and I just dust it off. That way it's not too dry underneath my eyes, because sometimes the powders can end up being a little too dry underneath my eyes. And of course, even after applying that, it did not make a difference. I could see very little bit creasing. Then at about 10 o'clock is when I go ahead and check my concealer again, and I see that there is a tad bit creasing present. And of course, I can see like a little bit of darkness peeking through my under eyes. That did not make me happy at all. Even then, I did not judge it. I was like, let me give it some time. Maybe I'm, you know, judging it a little too fast. So at about 1:30 is when you see this clip. I again look in the mirror and I see again that the darkness is peeking through. There is a lot of creasing going on over there. There's no bloody coverage. Like, where is the coverage? And I see creasing underneath my eyes. This really upset me. And if you have dark circles as much as mine, then I would definitely at this point say do not go for this concealer, because it really did not do anything for my under eyes. In fact, it was looking horrible. And that's where I am right now. And this is at about 6 o'clock, where you can see like how the darkness is completely peeking through. I mean, this is not even a concealer. It looks horrible. So just so you know, you guys know that I did not just try this for one day. I tried it for several different days, and among that, one of the days is here, where I tried in the morning at about 8 o'clock, and you will see how my face looks here, like my under eyes. 8 o'clock, it looks kinda okay, although I do see a tad bit creasing. And then at about 9:20 is when I clicked this clip right here. Again, you see on under one of the eyes, I think it was the right side, you see that there is creasing, but on the other side there is no creasing. And over here, in fact, you would see me that I used brush on one side and blender on the other side, and really it did not make much of a difference. So then what I did was about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock after I came back from work, you see my face, it looks like a hot mess. Like in between around lunchtime I went and checked my under eyes, and oh my god, I couldn't just look at my eyes because it was looking like a raccoon eyes, you know, it was looking so bad. Where was the coverage? I spent how much ever dollars for this, and really it did not do much. And you guys know I like picking a concealer that's my shade, and even for like the PAC Cosmetics, I did not use an orange concealer, even though that was like lighter, and my under eyes have been doing pretty okay for the past few months. I'm not going to complain about that. So I thought this would do the trick, but really no. So you ask me like, do you want me to recommend you this concealer? Absolutely not. I do not recommend to you. I guess if you don't have as much dark circles as mine, it might work for you, but I don't know. Looking for other videos, I'll try and link any other videos that I think might be good for you, or if it did work or not, I'll put it in the link below. I think I have seen Nishita doing a video on this. I will put her link in the description box below. But yeah, overall I don't like this concealer. Please do not waste your money. I would say go ahead and buy the Too Faced concealer. This is amazing. Bang for the buck. Like really very good. Whatever you pay, you're going to get it back. Like it's that good. But yeah, that's pretty much where I want to stop. I hope I gave you guys enough clips and, you know, evidence about how it looked. And I have been using this concealer for quite some time, and all the times it was a flop. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you found this video helpful. Like this video, that would be so good. That just shows that you guys appreciate what I am doing, and that's all that we ask for. So please hit that like button, you guys, and also follow me on my Instagram if you're not following me yet, because I do a lot of posts over there these days, and Instagram stories as well, right? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, mwah, bye.